and welcome back to my second book review. As you all know, I'm Adrienne Sanford, and just like I said last week, I am reviewing a book called Murder at an Irish Christmas by Carleen O'Connor. I don't have the book in my hand because it was an audio book version that I was able to listen to. And the first thing I will say about this book is I do not recommend audio. And the reason being is there are a lot of characters throughout this book, and it is very hard to keep track of in an audio setting. The second thing that I want to say about this book is it is, which I learned after I had already started reading, it's a series in 11 books, the Irish Village series. And so she has, like I said, 11 books, and this detective in the book is featured in almost all of them. So it follows Siobhan O'Sullivan, who is a guard. I think that's what they call it, either in Ireland or in England. She's a detective, and she goes through and solves mysteries. So it starts off with Siobhan going to Ireland to stay for a Christmas holiday, and she is actually going with her and her family because her brother is getting married to Elise Elliott. Now the significance about Elise Elliott is she is the granddaughter of Enda Elliott, who is a very famous musician in Ireland. So everybody knows who he is, very, very famous there. Well, when they get there, they're all going to an old whiskey mill to hear a concert that Enda Elliott's musical group is going to put on for the wedding party, as well as some other villagers in this small Irish town. But that doesn't happen because once they get there, they discover Enda Elliott dead in the mill with a harp on top of him. So it looks like he not only fell from the second floor, but also had a harp thrown on top of him. And again, without going into all the details of all the family drama involved, he was very popular with the ladies. He has 2 ex-wives and 1 current wife, so 3 wives. They all have kids of their own, and they all have grandkids. So there's Miriam was his first wife, Faye was his second wife, who is also currently in a wheelchair through an accident that you learn about throughout the book. And then Leah is his current wife, who is significantly younger than him. She is the same age as some of Enda's daughters. So gives you a little insight into the scandalousness of that. So anyway, you follow Siobhan throughout this whole journey of all the kids of Enda and all the wives and all the grandkids lying about where they were at. They all have motive. And again, just to keep this shorter, it could be anyone. They go through a lot of red herrings to find out who killed Enda. So I'm going to pause there and just let you all know if you guys want to continue, if you want to go read the book on your own and not have it spoiled, stop right now. But if you guys want to hear my full review, continue on. So again, they take you through this rabbit hole of, oh, maybe it's this person, maybe it's this person, maybe it's this person. I'm going to be honest, I give this book a 5 out of 10 because it was very obvious to me that it had to be in this realm of who it was. So other than his family, there's a neighbor, Catherine and Theo, who is like family. They've been the neighbor of Enda for a very long time. And they hint about little things that Catherine was very close to Enda. And to me, it's just obvious, like, he's totally screwing this chick. He is a ladies' man. He's not just going to be close friends with somebody, and it doesn't matter if she has this Theo guy, who also is significantly younger than her. Him and Enda are doing some stuff. And you do find that out. And in fact, she is actually the birth mother of one of his children, the final child, who Faye, the second wife, claimed as her own through surrogacy, is actually Catherine's, the neighbor's. And you find out that Catherine is the one who killed Enda because Enda was threatening to stop paying Catherine for her silence. And it's really sad at the end because Catherine says, I did it for you, for her son, her birth son, and her birth son wants nothing to do with her because she killed his father. So again, I would give this a 5 out of 10. It wasn't horrible. It was a fun little whodunit, but it wasn't super complex. It was really just, I read it really quickly. It was a fun little weekend read. It had some Christmassy parts in it. So if you want to get cozy and read something really quick that isn't going to make you think too hard, I do recommend. My next book going into next week is called The Fortune's Daughter. This was a book that was gifted to me by a very good friend. And it is by Alice Hoffman, who is one of my favorite authors. She also wrote Practical Magic and some other witchy tales that I've read as well. So this is what I will be reviewing next week. If you guys want to read it with me, thanks for watching.